this is your, your timeline. This is where you lay out your footage, and then you keep your footage over here in the bins.
Okay, this is a source document.
Yep, exactly. And you just click on a clip, and then let's say you want to put this clip in here.
Either still or video.
Yep. You can just hit insert I for insert, and then your out point. You hit out point, and then you can just drop it in. You can grab that, just drop it in, and now, that goes in the video. And you can use the handles here to drag it out if you want it to last longer.
Speed. Yeah.
And so, and then, you can little shortcuts like this shuttles back and forth. So if you want to kind of go back and forth, and then, there's different more advanced things like creating transitions or, editing the audio files, or they have the color. So if you click here, on color, they'll take you to the color grading tool, and you can kind of, change the look. Or you could put in entire, what they call LUTs, like, color looks, to kind of give it a bit more poppy of a look, or whatever you're trying to do. So that's kind of the basics, and then you click the Deliver tab to export it out, to YouTube or Vimeo, 4K or 1080p, and then you just hit add and render queue, and then render it out, and then you're done. So it's pretty easy. I mean, honestly, definitely not the most complicated software. Basically, once you get down the basics of the bins, for editing, and then the timeline, kind of pretty much all the way there. It's not rocket science. I think that what's the hardest part is probably there's just a lot you can do. So just learning the things that really are important.
All the other features that you may want to use in the future, but the basic stuff.
Right, exactly. So, it's like you can come in here and put in effects over here, if you want. You can put in EQ and all kinds of stuff, but you don't have to do that. That's not important to get the basics of the editing down. The most important thing, I think, are just let's say you have a music video. You might what you want to do is really more starting your bin. So you might have a camera, your first camera, second camera, third camera, maybe as a folder, or you might have let's say you have 3 scenes in one on the beach, one on the house, so you might say beach, and then you might say house, and then you start organizing your clips by location, and then you can click into it, and then you can start going in and finding your, your clip that you want, and you set your in point by pressing I, and then you set your out point, and then you just drop it in, and then boom, you've got, you got your next cut, so that's basically it. I mean, but DaVinci makes things really easy compared to Premiere for things like, look, if I want to do a dip in or dip out transition, I just drag this in. That's it. Premiere, it's a little bit harder. It's not as smooth with that kind of stuff. Let's see, speaking of smooth, I need to change my timeline proxy to quarter. Yeah, so I don't know why it's being choppy though. That's annoying.
So in the beginning, Ben, Jopa doesn't have to have DSLR camera. You can just shoot it on different.
You can do it on an iPhone.
On an iPhone, and then create those folders in different locations, and then start putting things together because he's got a source document.
Yeah.
This will just be improved once he uses a DSLR camera.
Yep.
Okay.
In fact, a famous Korean director just did Park Chan-wook did this film all on the iPhone. I mean, if you watch this, look how amazing it looks. Watch it.
What iPhone was that she used?
iPhone 13. But I mean, basically, it's the same as like iPhone 11 or 12. Like they're kind of, they do get better and better, but it's not like crazy different, you know. So like he shot all this on, you know, the iPhone.
Oh wow.
So you can do a lot now with iPhones.
iPhone 13 Pro. Oh wow, look at that.
Uh-huh. It's all on the iPhone.
Yeah, even that. Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome.
So, you know, the tools shouldn't really hold you back. They're kind of accessible to everybody now, you know?
I let
It's
him
fun
know that.
stuff. I love DaVinci, though. It's definitely,
Can I pan the camera to include your studio?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Welcome, welcome.
Okay. Say you wanna say something, Jopat?
Hey, man, great work. Big fan, very talented. Keep it up. Yeah, this is my studio. I worked for like 15 years as a media creator, and I never had my own studio or even office. I had like offices and buildings that I rented, but now I finally bought a house where I have like some space for a studio, so I feel very lucky, and I have worked very hard to get here. So I've got, you know, kind of my dual screen setup. I like having the arms here because they're just adjustable to exact height that I like, and I like having the laptop open because this is a nice screen, so it gives me access to this nice screen, and you know, I can take this with me to the office, kind of pop out the power cable and the connection, you know, and I just can take this to the office. And then I've got all my equipment kind of on these Manfrotto impact arms. So I've got tension arms. So I've got my large diaphragm condenser, obviously kind of just snaked up here. My audio interface is up under here. That's where I've got like all the audio running too. And then I've got some key lights that kind of creates the punch in my eye. This one here. So that's kind of my, it's not really a key light, it's like a fill light or a punch light. This is my key light here, kind of creates the main look. So you can kind of see basically this is all for my Zoom calls, but I like having just the nice imagery, you know. So
oh wow, yeah.
So basically this light here, you know, creates the main look, and then this light here is like the key light that creates like the punch in my eye. You can kind of see that little brightness in my eye. See that? You know, that creates that. And then those are all kind of like atmosphere lights.
You have another microphone here. What's that?
Yeah, this one is also hooked up too. So like, you know, if I'm ever like talking in this direction, it can help me pick up that. Or I might just pop this off. Like you'll see, like I kind of have this on an arm right here, so I can like hook it up. I have like different boom. So if I'm recording a guitar or something like that, or another instrument, I can just take it right off and record. You know, kind of move it around. I'll put it on the camera too, and then yeah, my cats, they like to play in the trees. But yeah, that's my dad gave me my guitar from my high school graduation.
Taylor guitar here.
Yeah. And then you know, I've got, instead of regular lights, I've got all film lights in here just because I like to be able to control play around with my old film lights. I don't do as much video work as I used to do, so.
Look, Jobs, he's got a ukulele here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't play as much music as I used to, but I did. I'll show you after. I'll show you what I did the other day, just fooling around. Let's see here. Let's see. Where's it at? I created a little song right here. Let's see. Let's see if I can play it on there. Office. So my friend, we were on a team. The story of this is we were on a team call. This was our all-team Friday sync. We all, as a company, get on and we talk, and we had a question of the week, and the question was, what's your theme song?
Oh, okay.
And everybody was sharing their songs that they love. and he said he didn't have a song because he's a boring person. And it was a beautiful thing he said that I think we can all relate to. And so I made like a little intro track to what he said. Here, I'll play it.
Just go ahead and say I think you've asked me an impossible question because, very specifically, because I've not found a single song I think represents me because I'm boring. Like, I'm not a self-starter, I've not done any
I like the build-up.
songs or done modeling or done skiing or nothing like that.
Look at that speaker, Joe. It's so small.
I don't think
And there's another one there.
the music I listen to usually dreams of what I want to do, but I don't think any music represents what I've done, what represents my life. You know what I mean? Like
So I did all this just for the keyboard.
See here?
But I think about things that I've never
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, I sent it to him. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it.
That's cool. Oh, Ben, thank you so
Yeah.
much for showing us your stuff here.
Yeah, it's fun. Thanks
Yeah.
for. I'm a big fan. I follow We Music on Facebook, so I'm looking forward to the updates.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. This
Congratulations.
is Ben's cave.
Oh, and seriously, I thought the video was beautiful. Really, really beautiful.
And
Really
what was
well
your
done.
guess on the camera that they used?
Oh, here's my guess. It was an A7S3 because it looked really nice. But I think it's the most affordable. That's what this camera is.
Oh.
It's a really affordable, really nice camera. But it may not have been, but that would be my guess.
All right, Josh.
Yeah.
Message Ben if his guess is correct. Okay?
Yeah, let me know.
Already. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you.
Bye for now.
All right, bye-bye.